All right, folks, so today we're going to talk about creating the ultimate portfolio, and one of the things I'm going to be talking about is stocks and options, how you can take advantage of either or, and when is it right to take advantage of one over the other. Now, the company that allows me to be here today and I represent here today is Market Traders Institute. Just to give you a quick rundown of MTI, we have been in business for over 2 decades helping people find success in the financial investment industry. And over that last 2 decades, we've helped over 30,000 clients from all corners of the globe. You see, we've really taken a complicated world of investing and boiled it down into 4 simple and easy steps that I'm going to be sharing with you here in a second. I call it the 4 No's of trading. So make sure you got your pens and papers at the ready because I want to make sure I cover that with you in depth. Now, quick introduction to who I am. This is a picture of me the other day at our offices. I hold a degree in psychology with a specific focus in neuroscience. I'm a son of a United States Marine officer. So to all those who have served, to anybody who has family serving, thank you all for their service. Now, I'm a multi-asset class trader. I trade the stock market, I trade the Forex market, and I trade the equity option market. I've been a published author. I'm a graduate of Market Traders Institute, a mentor to thousands of traders around the world, and I'm a senior market analyst here at MTI. Now, what am I doing here today, and what are you doing here today? That's the big key. You see, there is something called the belief cycle, okay? Works kind of like this. You all have a belief that life can be better through trading, right? Everybody in here, give me a Y or a yes if you believe that you can be a successful trader. Give me a Y or a yes really quick. If you think that success through trading is a possibility for you, give me a Y or a yes. Juan, thank you. Lewis, thank you. Kathleen, thank you. Simon, thank you. Now, what you come to these presentations to see is the potential that this market has. And then if you see enough potential and you could see yourself doing it, you take action and get results. But it actually works something like this. Let's go to a different area right now. Let's think about something differently. How many of you all in here know someone, or maybe yourself, that has bought, sold a home or real estate and made money in the real estate market? Give me a Y or yes. If you know somebody that's done that, Trader, thank you. Jonathan, thank you. William, thank you. Patrick, thank you. Nicole, thank you. Juan, thank you. Terry, thank you. Arthur, thank you. Now, here's the thing, okay? Many of you guys in here have seen somebody or know somebody who's made money in the real estate market before. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that you can make money in the real estate market as well because you've seen somebody do that? You're around somebody that's done that, right? Arthur says yes, of course. Jonathan says yes. Patrick says yes. Now, the thing is that you will actually put action behind buying real estate because you know that the possibility exists to get results. And here's the thing, folks, is that when I ask this question, how many of you guys out there right now are successful traders right now? Give me a Y or yes. I've got a couple people, 3, 4, 5 people out of the 150 or so that are in here. Now, that's the thing, is that we sometimes lack that belief. And today it's all about showing you the what and the hows of trading. So what does it take to earn like the best in the market? Well, it takes education. Warren Buffett went through it. Dave Tepper went through it. Steve Cohen, George Soros, all of these great traders have taken bumps, bruises, and have been educated. And that's what I'm going to be offering you here today is something with education. It's called the Ultimate Stocks and Options Package. It was created by Director of Equity Education here at MTI, Chris Irvin. And over the last 15 years, he's been a top trader and educator. And in that time, there have been thousands of people that have had the unique fortune and have benefited from his unique way of breaking down complicated concepts into easily understood strategies. He's been a contributing author to several financial programs, Bloomberg, Fox Business, I&O, and even Trade King. Now, based on his knowledge and insights, he actually was named an all-star by the Trade King brokerage. He's instructed both nationally and internationally, and several years ago, we were fortunate enough to have him join the MTI family. And that's when a major decision was made to use his 15 years of trading and educating experience to create the ultimate stock and options package. Now, this course was created to help people get results. And to show you the belief in this course, I want to share with you about George In. George recently made $3,500 in 17 minutes. Do you think George's beliefs are fueled by his results? Yes or no? Now, guys, we only got a short time here today, and I want to make sure that this presentation is a great one. You see, I know you've been here for a long time. I know you've watched a lot of presenters. I know you think that we don't care about your responses, but Dr. MS and Trader and Arthur, Stephen, Simon, Sergio, and Sal and Roger, I do care about your responses. This is what I'm here for. Can't see your head shake, your head nod. Can't see what you're writing down or not. So let's get going, folks. All I want to do is share those strategies with you, Trader, Mr. Hunter, but I need some interaction from you. It's a give and get relationship here today, folks. So the first thing I want to share is the 4 no's of trading, okay? The 4 no's of trading. You have to know what stock to trade. You have to know when to get in. You have to know where to get out. And you have to know how to manage money. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to write that down, screenshot it, whatever it is, and then let me know. Because as soon as you're done with that, we'll move to the live market. But I need 50% of the room giving me a ready or let's go or move it on, something to let me know that you have this written down. Juan's ready, Arthur's ready, Simon's ready. Let's see, Hunter's ready, Steve's ready, Shep's ready, Diego's ready. Vicky, William, Yang Hun, Yar, Richard, Punil, Primrose, Per, Anur, Niels, Muhammad. Looks like we're ready to roll, so let's go ahead and jump into the charts. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring up the Ultimate Charting software. Now, unlike some of the other softwares you've seen here today, this was built, designed, created, and maintained here in our offices right here in Market Traders Institute. Now, this charting platform was built with over 21 years of understanding what tools traders need. So I'm going to just bring up a chart on American campus communities, okay? Just like every other chart, you got price down here, time down here. Price down here, time down here. Now, when we look at the chart, you guys know bearish candlesticks and bullish candlesticks. Bears represent downfall, the downward opportunity in the market. Bulls represent upward opportunity. And just like you probably have seen today, you see that the market moves in trends. You know, making higher highs and then channeling for a little bit and then eventually starts to make higher highs and then starts to make lower lows and lower highs. Everybody here see that? See how this market has done that thus far? And then recently, the market fell and began to rise back up and made a higher high. So these wave-like patterns that you see can be measured. Now, our last speaker, Jody, alluded to it with Elliott waves and Fibonacci's, but MTI has really simplified things for you and color-coded this to allow you to accurately pinpoint it without having to count. With all you have to do is match colors. You see, we've even created our own custom Fibonacci tool here at MTI, and it's kind of proprietary to the way we use it. Now, it has your percentages and it has your prices. I don't need you to know that. I need you to be able to match colors. So right now, I need the most interaction I've had this entire presentation. We don't have that long here together, folks, about 30 more minutes, and that's it. 15 minutes have nearly passed us by. So what I'm explaining here is that when the market starts at a low, rallies up, excuse me, and pulls back into this red zone right here, what color do you think it's going to go up to? If it pulls back to red, yes, you guys got it, where you're going to rise up to the red zone. Now, if the market pulls back even deeper, let's say to the blue, what color are we going up to? You guys got it? We're rallying up to the blue. And if it goes down to the green, as so many of you have preempted me in saying, we are going to green. So green to green, blue to blue, and red to red. Now, folks, let me ask you all this. Could you do and do you understand what I just showed you on your screen? You don't need to know the whys of it. Why is for the education. But do you understand how to match these colors? Yes or no? Just throw in a yes or no, and then we'll move forward. Perfect. So what we need to do now is find the beginning of our trend and utilize Fibonacci to teach us exactly where the market has been so we know exactly where it's going to go. So the first way we find our market low is to find a 5 candlestick sequence in which the center candle is the lowest point. I'm going to draw a box around what I see right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is your 5 candlesticks. And right here, we have our market low. Does everybody see that? Give me a wire yes. Now we need to find our center wick market high. So I'm going to change the picture a little bit and just move my frame over this way. And we have 1, 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. All right? And now we have our center wick market high. So all I need to do from this point is connect low with high, just like that. And all we do is wait for a full retracement with a bullish decisional candle telling us to get in, which is right there. Right there we have a bullish decisional candle telling us to buy into this at the green line. Now if we buy at green, we know we're rallying up to green. Okay, folks? Buying at green, rallying up to green. And now we just wait. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days passes by. We have a winning trade just like that. And then it goes further on because it forms a new proper high. You see, MTI has simplified this into the same way where all you have to do is the same thing over and over again. Folks, trading doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to dedicate hours and hours and hours upon your day to trade properly. All you have to do is be able to count to 5 and match the colors, and MTI can turn you into a potentially successful trader. Now, right here, you see that the market retraced back, and that retracement was confirmed right there to the red line. Now, folks, if we pull back to red, we know we're going up to red, right? Now, this is where trading can get emotional, okay? This is where trading can get emotional. You're in this, it rallies up. Steven, hello to you, buddy. And you're making money, you're excited, everything's good. Everything's great in the world, and then all of a sudden the market stops. You're like, okay, whatever, it's not going to move up every day. Stops again. Okay, whatever, 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row. And then on that fourth day, bam, the market tanks. And you're back near your entry. With your back against the wall, how many of you out there, and be honest with me, would close out of that trade early because of fear? Because you just don't understand whether or not this is going to continue to rally up or not. Be honest with me. Give me a C if you would close this, and O if you would leave it open. A C for close and O for open. I got close, close, open, open, close, open, open, close, open. Scaled out on the way up, Simon. That's a strategy if you so choose. But here's the thing, folks. If you have a trading plan, one that you know is set to work, one that is built for you. You see, great traders don't get into a trade and hope, want, and wish, and pray that it goes their way. Not at all. You see, before I ever place a trade, I already know if I've won that trade. I, hands down, have no reason why that trade should lose, period. That's the confidence that I have in my trading. And you see, that's the difference with the trading plan, because with a trading plan, you know in one candlestick it can come all the way back up. You know in two candlesticks it can hit your extension and you are out of the market in an extremely profitable position. You see, folks, this is how the greatest traders in the world trade. Now, there is something better. You see, one of the things MTI recognized was that new traders had an issue drawing the Fibonacci. You know, they had an issue really identifying the lows and saying, oh, maybe this is a low and this is my high. And they were just drawing incorrect fibs everywhere. And it just didn't work properly. People weren't getting it. So MTI sat out to utilize technology to level the playing field. They wanted the traders that joined with their program to have the same skills as 20 and 25-year market veterans. So what did we do? Well, we created a tool, and then we patented it. This is a patent-pending piece of technology that I'm about to show you right now. I click on one button, and I come down to this center wick market low that we found first. And just like that, all of my Fibonacci's in sequence are drawn for us. Every single one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winning trades, folks. Does everybody in here see how this immediately will save you time in analysis and save you heartache of incorrectly drawing your analysis? Innovative, says Hunter. Absolutely. Well, folks, I know what you're saying is, James, yeah, you counted 6 winning Fibonacci's, but there's a 7th on the screen, and you're right. You see, one of the things we're going to teach you is how to utilize trend lines to help you make your decision. Because I'll tell you this, the market retraced right here, and it broke your trend line and never had the strength to break back above it. And then the market just began making lower lows and lower highs to where we are today. So, why not do the analysis on it? It takes me seconds. Well, the first thing I see is, yes, the market was making lower lows and lower highs. But look right here. Right here, this market made a high of 38.06. The highest point over here was 37.82. Folks, that's a new high. We are in the very beginning of a new trend right now on ACC. So I use my automated Fibonacci's and I'm done. I'm finished, just like that. I know that this market has pulled back right here to allow me to get out right here. So we've pulled back to the red zone. We're looking to go up to the red zone. We have about $2.12 left in that opportunity. Now is the time that I ask you a very simple question. The 4 no's of trading, right? We had know what to trade, know where to get in, know when to get out, and know how to manage your money. Folks, these 4 no's of trading Let me ask you all this. Which one is the hardest one for you? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Simple as that. Number 4. Number 3. Number 3. Knowing when to get out. Number 3. Keep them coming. Sal, Mitch, Michael, Niels. Number 3. No, everybody keeps saying number 3. And I get that. Yes, number 3 is difficult. But look at what the Fibonacci does for you. It gives you the point at which you should get out. Now let me ask you this question. If number 3 is the hardest, why is it, and I just solved that problem, why is it that I actually just don't believe that number 3 is the hardest? I'm going to be honest, I don't believe you. Because there are 42,000 publicly traded companies out there. Do you guys do analysis on every single stock? No, maybe a handful of them that you hear about on the radio or the news. Maybe a few that you get from a newsletter. And how has that been working out for you? Not so good. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here today, to be honest. And folks, that's the key, is that it's not one, I'll tell you, out of the 4 no's of trading, in my experience, number 2 and 3 are very simple. Number 4 is really simple. And MTI is going to simplify it extremely well for you because what we've done is created a tool known as our Equity Trade Map Checklist where all you do is plug in some information about your account, plug in some information about the trade you're about to place, and then it tells you, is this trade too expensive for you? Okay? Number 1 is the toughest one to deal with. And I'll tell you why, is because there are 42,000 publicly traded companies. 42,000 publicly traded companies. It is nearly impossible to keep track of them all. You don't know on what day what's going up, what's going down. It's impossible to even keep track of only optionable stocks at 5,500. So MTI has utilized technology to level the playing field once again. And we have created something known as the Ultimate Market Scanner. With this tool, we can browse the market by individual sector. We can even use pre-built power scans that MTI has defined. It scans the Dow 30, the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Russell 2000. And so right now, what I want to do is look at a custom scan and find real market opportunity that exists right now. So I'm going to look at daily signals. I'm going to make sure I check off conservative. And I'm going to look at the bullish spectrum right now. Why? Because we still have some small bullish opportunity in the market. Now I'm going to hit scan all. And as soon as I do that, 880 stocks that if I would have bought, I would have won. 93 that if I would have bought, I would have lost. And 276 I would have stayed out of. That is a 90% winning percentage. Steven, no, this is for options as well. And you can also use it for ETFs as well as the other markets you see on your screen. But I digress. So, folks, that is a 9 out of 10 winning percentage. How many of you in here would be ecstatic if you were able to win 9 out of your last 10 trades? Give me a wire yes if you would. Of course, yes, 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 of course. Well, folks, take a look at this. When we scroll down here, we see penny stock, penny stock, penny stock, penny stock, penny stock. We got to eliminate those. Why? Because we're not looking for those. So let's put in a minimum price of $10, and let's put in a minimum amount of volume of 1 million shares. There's 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, and now I hit scan all. 96 stocks that if I would have bought, I would have won. 5 if I would have bought, I would have lost. That is a 95% winning percentage on the Highflyers, the real movers in the in the market. So now, instead of looking at all of this old opportunity on monies that have already been made or already been lost, let me ask you this. Would you rather look at all these trades that we can't do, or would you rather look at my up-and-coming opportunities? Type in up if you want to see the up-and-comers. And Nighthawk and Juan, yes it can. That's what I thought, the up-and-comers. So I'm going to click on pre-buy, and there's no real bullish. Let's see if there's any slightly bullish opportunities. We got two results. Fibrocellulose, which is from 14 to 16, and NLY, annual capital management, not looking at those. So you know what I'm going to do? In seconds, I'm going to scan the market for bearish opportunity. So I click on very bearish. Let's see what winning percentage I have. We have an 85% winning percentage there. Let's see if there's any potential selling opportunity. We have 8 stocks, folks. Outfitters, Market West Energy Partners, Starwood Hotels and Resorts, General Mills, XL Company, Williams Company, Range Resources Corporation. You guys tell me what company would you like to look at? Ronald, these are opportunities that exist right now. These are today opportunities. So that's winning percentages for today. So we see XL. So I'm going to bring up this chart on XL. As we see, half of our time frame says sell, half our time frame says buy. That's not an opportunity I'd be looking to look at. So let's look at Starwood. Most of our time frames are saying sell, and these two are starting to roll over. We have a pre-sell at 67.23. That is telling you to sell this opportunity at 67.23. That is your entry point. So let's bring up HOT. And we'll bring that up. There we have it. Delete that. So we come up to our market high, and we start drawing our current Fibonacci and go over to current market activity. Now, the Ultimate Market Scanner told us to sell this at 67.23. 67.23. Edit. 67.23. We hit OK. Now, folks, we are right now about 70 cents from entry point, looking for this thing to fall. It retraced down to the red, looking at for it to fall all the way down to 59.42. Now, folks, that is a great opportunity right there of $7.92 per share. Now, if you wanted to buy and get involved in this, for every $67 you invest, you're going to make $7.90. That's just not a good enough rate of return for me, period. It's just not a good enough rate of return. Let's see, Sal. We'd still be looking at a daily chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up the option on this, and let's see what an option would cost us on this. Well, one, we have to have a way to sift through and the entire options chain. Now, options chain are long, they're complicated, and they confuse most people, okay? Perfect. Sal, that's perfect. I'm glad you asked that, because that's exactly what I'm going into right now. You see, folks, an option chain can be quite tricky to navigate. And Sal said, what strike and expiration? For those of you that don't know, what he's referring to is what price point do we buy in at? You know, do we buy in the money? Do we buy out of the money? Do we buy near the money? Do we buy at the money? You know, there's so many different opportunities out there. And folks, the thing is that up until today, when you met me and got introduced to MTI, there's never been a exact, clear criteria for evaluating an options chain. But today, I'm going to tell you about something known as the depot method. D-E-P-O-T. Stands for delta, expiration, premium, open interest, and time value. I want you to listen to that again. Delta, expiration, premium, open interest, and time value. Here at MTI, you're going to be given, when you join, a spreadsheet, or not a spreadsheet, a worksheet, where it will say, is the delta between X and X, is the premium this, is the expiration this, the open interest this, and the time value this. If you can say yes to those 5 things, you're going to eliminate 90 to 95% of all options out there and be left with 1, maybe 2 opportunities to choose from. Now, I just screened for 2 things, and I narrowed that 4 pages down to 1, down to just a simple few. Now, above and beyond that, okay, the market scanner gives you more things. Let's say you want to know what the analyst ratings are on this stock before you make your decision. Well, click right there, you have it. Let's say you want to look at historical trades and what they've done. Well, you click right there and you have it. Let's say you want to know when their earnings are or what's going on with their earnings. Well, you click right there and you have it. Want to know what news is going on in the world about Starwood hotels? You click right there and there you have it. Folks, this tool is going to provide you all the resources that the best traders in the world have. It's going to help you simplify things, and it's going to help you get in this and make decisions quicker and more effectively. Now, there is one more thing, okay? I don't have a ton of time, but what I want to do right now is I want somebody, anybody out there, type in any ticker symbol you want to see evaluated, and I'm going to evaluate a couple of them really, really quickly. Someone went with a Chinese stock at first. Baidu, okay. LL, let's see, AMZN, JP Morgan and Chase, and RDUS, and LLY. So, I'm going to hit search on those few right there, and there they are right here. Lumber Liquidators, right here. We had a pre-buy in Lumber Liquidators at $16.44. The market rallied up and shot up to nearly $22, and we would have closed out of that position at that time, making us about $5 a share, or about 27% in Lumber Liquidators. Amazon. We had a potential pre-buy as well in Amazon. All of our time frames are lining up. As you see, the market scanner has already taken in us this buy at $539.40. The market rose up to about $560 or so right now, and that's about a $15 move that we are already taking advantage of. JP Morgan and Chase, we have a potential pre-buy in this. Uh-oh. This is something I don't like immediately up front. I'm looking at it right now. Does everybody see our weekly and our daily? If our weekly and our daily are down and the rest of the time frames are up, that is dissonance in the market, and I don't trade that. That is not good opportunity for you. So, lastly, let's look. Here's Radius Health. We shorted this at 65.20. It has fallen down to about 48.26, and that was a 21% market gain. Folks, do you see how quickly you can now go through the markets? You watch Squawk Box, Mad Money, CNBC, Fox Business, CNN, any Bloomberg, so many news sources. I'm forgetting them all. But you now have a way for you to pull opportunity, look at that opportunity, and properly evaluate it if it's right for you. If it is, great. You have a way to trade it now. You know when your entry is. You know what your exit is. You know how to manage your money, and you now know what to trade. Folks, this opportunity also produces real results. I want to share with you Northrop Grumman. This is one trade that we found in our what is known as our Analyst on Demand session. I'm going to explain what that is here in a second, where we made $9,499 in this stock trade. Chipotle. We got in at 601, but we didn't pay $601 a share. We bought the option at $53.50 a share. Market rallied up. We were able to generate $109.30, making this a $5,580 return. Let's see, if I only trade options, you have specific criteria for selecting strikes and expirations. Sal, 100% yes, okay? 100% yes. Now, during this Chipotle trade, we were able to generate a $5,580 return, a 104% return in 19 days. How many of you all in here would love to be able to make that type of return on a single trade in 19 days? Give me a Y or yes. Now, while you're typing in those yeses, Under Armour, same scenario. Got in at $59.54, didn't pay $59.54, paid $7 per share. Market rallied up. We generated $770 from a 110% return in 19 days. Now, right now, folks, confidence, absolutely you can use it with a small account. We'll teach you how to compound that and teach you how to grow. Nighthawk, yes, it does work. This is about equities and options. If you want to, Nighthawk, find out a little bit more about our Forex program, what I want you to do is type in your phone number and put in FX, and I'll make sure that one of my associates gets you registered. Now, guys, this is a huge opportunity as well, okay? Take a look at Chipotle Mexican Grill. During earnings season, we have a huge day, okay? We have a huge time with earnings season. The market got into Chipotle Mexican Grill one day, got out the very next, made $1,659.85, a 30% profit overnight. Keurig, Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, in one day, out the very next, generating us a $331.94 profit overnight. Guys, Nike, you want a current opportunity? This is a trade that I placed recently and just recently closed out, making myself $3,069.76. $3,069.76 in a set it and forget it trade. So I want you to ask yourself right now, are you ready to be our next success story? If the answer is yes, I have a massive opportunity for you all. Now, Alvina G, she said yes. She typed in her phone number. We had a huge opportunity come up. She took advantage of the trade and made $3,500 worth of profit overnight. That's a 63% ROI. Bob S was able to generate a $1,600 return on CGNX. This is what George N says. This leads itself to the power of what I'm sharing with you here today. George N goes, my portfolio has increased by 32% in the last 2 weeks. This is a person just like you who watched a webinar just like this that took action. Now, he also says it's helped me to minimize my losing trades, and he has one option that is up over 86% in the last week. Now, guys, this is huge opportunity. Huge opportunity for you to be able to find that success. I want you to think about that, folks. What would that mean to you for a 32% increase in your trading? Okay? So, let me tell you what's exactly involved with this education. You're going to get a 4-day seminar, but we split it up over 2 weeks into 2-day sessions. Why? Because we know you got jobs and we know you got stuff to do. And in that 4-day seminar, you're going to go from theory to live practical application with Director of Equity Education himself, Chris Irvin. This is that kind of mentorship and empowerment sessions that you need to help you see the market through the best eyes. Now, you also have the Financial Freedom Online University. These are multiple lessons that are going to allow you to understand the principles that I taught you here today, understand how to do all of this, and have the access to the tools that will help you get there. Now, above and beyond that, every single day, Monday through Friday from 9 to 11:30, then midday, then from 3 to 4, you're going to get our AOD Equity Options class. What this entails is access to a multi-year market veteran, Kevin Dixon, as well as his wife, Angie Dixon. Twice daily, you get access to these individuals that help you pinpoint trading opportunities and bring opportunities that you may not be aware of right in front of your eyes. You're also going to get our top op email alerts. Now, I want to share what those look like really quick, so stick with me here. I'm going to bring up USO. Here's a recent top op email alert, okay? We're going to give you a write-up as to why you should take the trade. We're also going to give you a screenshot of the analysis behind the trade. Then we're going to give you an order ticket for you to actually place the trade. Okay? And all you have to do is follow along with the trade. Now, earlier somebody said, hey, what do your losses look like? Well, folks, here are we closed out all at once. 20% profit in Apple, 10% profit in LinkedIn, a $5.95 loss on Twitter. That's total, okay? That's total. Folks, that's exactly what this does, Onur. Onur, that's exactly what this is. These are email alerts that you just follow along with. Now, folks, this is huge opportunity for you all, and yes, you're going to be getting these as well. On top of this, you're going to get the depot method, which is that 5-step checklist that I shared with you that you'll be getting, as well as information on how to manage your equity property with a plug-and-play sheet that allows you to understand, hey, I'm not risking too much, or am I within my equity management rules? And yes, you get this for a lifetime, as well as on top of that, multiple trading strategies and cheat sheets. So this is known as the Ultimate Stocks and Options Package. Normally, we give people a 60-day money-back guarantee, and if they keep it, they get a lifetime membership. And today, you'll be getting that as well. So let's go over what's involved again. The 4-day seminar, the Financial Freedom Online University, the SPY program and top-up alerts, the Equity Trade Map checklist, the Depot checklist, weekly online classes, stock trading, and option trading strategies. This could all be valued at nearly $12,000. If somebody else was selling it, it would be around that price. But folks, you're not going to pay $12,000 today. Because of investor inspiration allowing us to be here today, we are going to be offering you guys something known as a test drive program. So instead of you paying our total cost of $7,995 or even our normally discounted rate of $5,995, today you're going to be able to get involved for $500. $500 down today will give you full access to the education for the next 60 days, and if you decide to keep it, great, we'll work out payment terms then. But this is a $500 risk-free opportunity for you all. Okay, folks, you're getting access to the scanner as well as the charts. What I want you to do to take advantage of this opportunity is type in that phone number right now. I have my team standing by. We're here today. They're waited after today to speak to you guys to help you get involved with the test drive program. So type in that phone number right now. It's $500, and even if you don't like it, you get to return it, folks. So if it doesn't make you money over the next 60 days, you have lost nothing. Now, this is through our test drive program. You're also going to get 2 fast action bonuses, the Ultimate Market Scanner, as well as the Ultimate Charting Software. Folks, this is huge for you all. What I want you to do right now is type in that phone number. Now, guys, if you do have more questions about this, okay, I want you to type in that phone number and put a question mark next to it, because you don't have to sit there and wonder if to get the answers of your questions. I got a whole team out here. I'm here right now to answer your questions. So type in that phone number. Terrence, I know you've been with me. Steven, Onur, Juan, you had some great questions. I want you to type in that phone number. Sal, I'm waiting on you to type in that phone number. Ronald, thank you for that. I got your phone number. Jonathan, I got your phone number. Roger, I'm waiting on you. Sal, you as well. Arthur, type in that phone number. Steven, I got your phone number. Thank you for that. Juan, thank you as well. Ronald and Yar, I got all of your phone numbers. Thank you. Terrence, waiting on you. Now, folks, this is $500. At the end of the day, you're getting a full and complete inside access to this education. I can't take this away from you. You're going to get the top-up email alerts as well as access to the AOD. Everything that you know is full that can potentially help you have success. And if you don't like it, great. Return it. We'll get you a check back for your $500. But if you do, wonderful. Keep the education. We'll work out a payment plan on the rest of the opportunity. I'm offering you a chance to dip your toe in the water. I'm offering you a chance to change what you're doing, and I'm offering you a chance to do it simply. You see, folks, change isn't easy. It's quite difficult, right? But you all need change. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here today. Because I'll tell you what, if what you're doing was working, why would you show up? Sal, you specifically. I want to make sure that one of my team members gives you a call and just answers your questions. Now, there is one more thing, folks. Christian, who I have watching this webinar with me, there is a special free webinar that we're going to get longer. You won't get this $500 test drive price. If you can, and he's going to send this out now, we have a link to that webinar, okay? We have a link to a free webinar that's going to be happening tomorrow morning. You're going to get access and see another presenter present all of this information to you. But I will tell you this test drive special is for today and today only. So I believe Christian is going to send out that link to everybody here right now. And guys, let me know, confirm with me. I saw it just go out. Did you get that link, yes or no? Okay, guys. Check your box. Go ahead and register for that webinar. If you just need to see this one more time, I understand. But Ronald, Yar, Juan, Steven, anybody out there, I have a team capable of doing one-on-one demonstrations to show you everything. Guys, I've gone over my time here today. I want to thank you all for allowing me to be here. Today is the day. This is your opportunity. Now is the time. Change won't happen until you do. Let's get you started. My name has been James Bishop, wishing you health, happiness, and success at trading.